Hey everyone, I'm Kavya Patel from Liquid University and I study Honors Bachelor's of Arts and Science. Welcome to my video. This video is about smartphone controversies. Have smartphones destroyed our generation? So let's get started. Smartphone controversies. In today's world, we can see every human being having mobile phones in their hand, whether it is a newborn child or a grandmother, grandfather. Everyone has the different uses of smartphone. Some use it for Zoom meetings or to watch movies or to scroll social media. The way we use it affects our daily routine, physical and mental health. We rely on smartphones for every work like Hey Siri, please call mom, or Alexa, play and rock song for me, which is making us lazier day by day. My thesis is that smartphone is ruining our life and is our evil friend. Well, I even have an example. I have seen my little brother, who is just 7 years old and is always busy watching YouTube on his tablet. So the next question is smartphone making us smarter or dumber? People have phone glued on to their hands 24/7, whether they are eating or walking or working. Generation Z, also known as iGen, is so addicted to smartphones as they are given smartphones from when they are child. More than 2 billion people around the world have mobile phones at their fingertips right now. And it is changing the way we do countless things, from taking photos to calling taxis to staying in contact with our friends. Basically, smartphones are causing real damage to our minds and our bodies, and even to relationships. As due to it, we have less memory day by day, and we are always busy on our phones, which disconnects us from the outer world. They even make us more vulnerable to anxiety. Nowadays, students sleep late at night as they are always busy scrolling Facebook or Instagram. These social media applications waste half of our day, due to which we are always anxious about checking notifications and latest update on our friends. We always want to check in or to keep a status about where we are going. In older days, people used to write letters to each other to stay in contact. But now, we just text them. I would say that smartphones make us dumb, but they even make us smarter, as they are pretty helpful too, as it instantly provides us the information which we want the next second. We can just go to the Google and search whatever we want, and there is our information. Is smartphone dependency and anxiety related? According to a research done in South Korea to measure smartphone dependency and anxiety, they surveyed 1,236 participants from 6 universities and found out that women were more dependent on smartphones than men. Though increase in smartphone dependency were associated with increase in anxiety scores for both men and women. Because the smartphone is optimized for portable online access, people who use it to play games could end up using it more persistently. These young people are at a time in life when they must begin managing their behavior to preserve health in later years. Well, I totally agree with the last point, as we are always busy playing games like Fortnite, PS5 or Xbox or even Minecraft. Or we even just scroll for TikTok. Instead, we should go out and do some physical activities like jogging, playing basketball or baseball, or just go out and breathe fresh air. Teenagers are always busy in their phones, even in schools, due to which they are not able to score good grades and focus on study. Is smartphone an addiction? Are we addicted? The answer is yes. A study was done which includes 609 students from 3 high schools located in western Turkey, and all of them had smartphones. Overusing smartphones may cause poor school success, neck and back pain, blood vision, sleep disorders, and severe psychopathology. It also is a particularly sensitive period in the comparison with the other age groups, where the desire to play games and spend time on social media is high. If we're given a choice, we would definitely play more games than rather spend time with our family. Smartphones are a huge risk to our health. People experience eye problems, back pain issues, anxiety, and many more problems. Now, whenever we meet someone, our first question always goes like, are you on Snapchat? Let us share our Instagram IDs, or let's be in contact over WhatsApp. Applications like this have taken control over our minds. Though there are many useful applications too. For example, Google Maps, Duolingo, Google News, and even Zoom. And nowadays, in this pandemic, we usually study over Zoom meetings. My experience. I agree that I am addicted to smartphone, which is bad for my health. And I am an international student, so I start my day by calling my parents and talking to them for some time. Then for whole day, I would stay busy on social media, attending classes on phone, studying and talking to friends. For me, smartphone is the best thing to stay in contact with my parents and friends in India. But I do use Apple's features with the screen time to keep a track of my usage and set parameters. We get addicted as smartphones provide us an escape from reality, just as drugs and gambling do. Smartphone can act as both evil friend and the best friend. It depends on every person what do they see the smartphone as. The smartphone has advantages and disadvantages. Some of them are listed below. Distracts. If we look at it as an evil friend, it distracts us while playing. It distracts us while studying, decreases our productivity day by day. Students cannot score good as they don't focus. We do not spend more time with family. Can be used to spread fake news, and it even has security and privacy problems. If we look at the smartphone as our best friend, well, we can access notes and search easily. It even helps us to stay connected to everyone socially. Teaching online in pandemic helps, as we are doing right now. Staying in contact is easy over text, rather than just sending them letters, which take days to reach them. Can even get lost in the way, can help promote business, and it even helps in emergencies. So I would like to conclude by saying that I would like to that yes, smartphones are useful and harmful, but they are ruining our life, and they can be called an evil friend. I agree on this because I have experienced how phone changes our life. Generation Z cannot leave their phone even for a minute. This thing should be changed and should be parameters and there should be parameters to use social media as it changes the way we think and what we think. And before we end, I have a question for you. Would you like to be mentally sharper and more empathic in the moment? The majority of you would probably say yes. I would say scrolling obsessively through social media is not the only smartphone battle you need to raise. You are so obsessed that there is now a word to describe a fear of being without your phone, which is called as nomophobia. I know many of you don't know about this word, and not using phone in this generation is hard, but it's not impossible. There are some solutions which you can slowly start doing, which is by deleting some of the social media apps which you don't use frequently, turning off the notifications, and not using mobile phones when you are with your family or friends, and keep away your phones 1 to 2 hours before you go to bed. And you can even start reading novels instead of just scrolling through your phone. It won't even harm your eyes and it will give you knowledge. Lastly, if you want to save your eyes from being damaged, you can change your phone background to black for every application, or you can even use blue light glasses while using phones or tablets. Thank you so much for watching this video, and Thank you for watching this video. And the references are as written here, and I have even done the in-text citations which can be seen.